We have already talked about the mysteries of the rings of Saturn in the videos titled The Secret Truth About Saturn and Shocking Revelations from NASA About Saturn's Rings. In this video, we are going to discuss some astounding facts about the rings of Saturn revealed by NASA that may shock you. Some of these facts are so astonishing that even scientists are unable to explain them. You will be surprised to know how these rings actually form, who created them, and what they actually are. Are they natural or artificial? Are they solid or hollow? Why do they glow at night? And why did God create them? These are just a few of the questions that will be answered in this video. So without further ado, let's embark on a cosmic journey to uncover the secrets of Saturn's majestic rings. So stay tuned till the end. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on our future videos. First, let me ask you a simple question. How big are Saturn's rings? The answer will definitely amaze you. According to NASA, if the rings of Saturn were to stretch across our solar system, they would span a distance of over 27 trillion kilometers. To put this into perspective, this is equivalent to the entire North America continent stretching from one side of the solar system to the other. That's an incredible size for a planetary ring. But there's more to the rings than just their vast size. Their complexity and diversity are equally mind-boggling. NASA has discovered thousands of small worlds within the rings, which are made up of ice, rock, and dust. These worlds range in size from a few miles to hundreds of miles across. They are not planets or moons, but rather icy bodies that orbit Saturn in a never-ending dance. Some of these worlds are home to lakes of liquid methane, while others have atmospheres made of hydrogen and helium. It's like a mini solar system within a solar system, but the most astounding fact about Saturn's rings is their age. Scientists believe that they are billions of years old. This means that they have been around for almost the entire age of the solar system. What makes this fact so surprising is that the rings have remained relatively unchanged over the eon. Despite being bombarded by asteroids, comets, and other celestial objects, they continue to spin around Saturn in perfect harmony. It's as if they are immortal. What makes this fact even more amazing is that the rings are constantly changing and evolving. New gaps and divisions are opening up within them, while others are merging and disappearing. NASA has even discovered that the rings have a lifespan of only a few million years. After that, they break apart and disperse throughout the solar system. But the new rings keep forming and the cycle continues. It's a cosmic ballet that has been going on for billions of years. According to scientists, the secret behind the durability of Saturn's rings lies in the composition of these small worlds. They are mostly made up of water ice, which is very strong and resilient. When asteroids and comets collide with the rings, the impact compresses the ice into a stronger form that is more resistant to erosion. However, when the worlds made of ice reach the end of their lifespan, they break apart because of a process called shattering. This occurs when the gravitational forces of Saturn's moons cause the ice to fracture. The fragments then get scattered and eventually form new rings or join existing ones. Scientists believe that this process is responsible for the constant changes in the appearance of Saturn's rings. The shattered fragments create new gaps and divisions within the rings, while the fragments that join existing rings make them thicker and more opaque. Now, let's talk about something that has puzzled scientists for centuries. Who created these beautiful rings? Did they form naturally, or is there something more to their existence? Well, according to one theory, the rings are the remnants of a shattered moon. Billions of years ago, a large moon was orbiting Saturn, but it got too close to the planet and was torn apart by its gravity. The fragments then formed the rings we see today. However, this theory has some flaws. For example, scientists have never found any evidence of a large moon that could have been shattered. Additionally, computer simulations have shown that it would have taken millions of years for the rings to form in this way. But the true age of the rings is much older than that. Another theory suggests that the rings were created by a swarm of comets that crashed into Saturn. Comets are made of ice and dust, which are the same materials that make up the rings. But again, this theory has its own set of problems. Scientists have observed that comets rarely visit Saturn, and they wouldn't have enough time to form all the rings. Moreover, the composition of comets does not match the exact composition of the rings. So what is the truth? Did Saturn's rings form naturally, or were they created by something else? Well, let me share a revelation that might surprise you. In reality, these magnificent rings are the result of the power of Allah. Yes, these majestic rings are nothing but a testament to the greatness of Allah, and I will tell you why. First and foremost, the creation of these rings requires an extraordinary level of precision and skill. Each ring is made up of countless particles that are perfectly aligned and balanced. If even a single particle were to go out of place, the entire structure would collapse. It takes a supreme being like Allah, who is the most skilled and precise, to create something so intricate and delicate. Moreover, the stability of these rings over billions of years is nothing short of miraculous. Despite being bombarded by asteroids and other celestial bodies, the rings remain intact. This shows that there is a force more powerful than gravity and collisions holding them together, a force that can only be attributed to Allah's divine power. Furthermore, the sheer beauty of these rings is beyond any natural phenomenon we have ever seen. They are a sight to behold, a cosmic ballet that inspires awe and wonder. Only a creator who is himself the most beautiful could create something so breathtaking. Finally, the fact that these rings continue to evolve and change is a clear indication of Allah's eternal creativity. No two moments are alike when observing these rings. They are constantly shifting and transforming, reminding us of Allah's infinite wisdom and knowledge. These magnificent rings are not just a scientific curiosity or a beautiful spectacle. They are a profound religious experience that reminds us of the greatness of Allah. They are a message from the Creator to His creation, a testament to His power, wisdom, and beauty. So when you gaze upon these rings, don't just see a scientific marvel. See the handiwork of Allah, the most skilled craftsman in the universe. See the power of Allah, the most powerful force in existence. See the beauty of Allah, the most exquisite artist in the cosmos. And now let's move on to the next amazing fact about Saturn's rings. Have you ever wondered what these rings actually are? Are they solid structures or something more ethereal? Well, the answer may surprise you. Contrary to popular belief, Saturn's rings are not solid structures, but rather a collection of countless small particles. These particles range in size from tiny grains of dust to house-sized chunks of ice and rock. Imagine a vast expanse of space filled with billions of these particles all orbiting around Saturn in perfect harmony. It's a mesmerizing sight that defies human comprehension. To understand the true nature of Saturn's rings, we must delve deeper into the composition of these particles. Most of the particles are made up of water ice, which gives the rings their brilliant white appearance. But there is more to these particles than meets the eye. Some of them are actually solid bodies, known as particulates. These particulates are like miniature planets, ranging in size from a few centimeters to several meters across. They are composed of various materials, including ice, rock, and even organic compounds. What makes these particulates so fascinating is that they are constantly moving and changing. Due to the gravitational forces of Saturn and its moons, they collide with each other, creating new shapes and patterns within the rings. It's like watching a never-ending cosmic dance, but the true magic of Saturn's rings lies in their ability to reflect light. As sunlight hits the particles, they scatter it in all directions, creating a brilliant display of color and brilliance. This is why Saturn's rings are visible from Earth, even though they are millions of kilometers away. The reflected light from the particles reaches us, allowing us to witness this breathtaking spectacle. However, there is another explanation for the glowing of Saturn's rings. Scientists believe that the interior of these rings is hollow, much like a honeycomb. This means that the particles are not in direct contact with each other, but are suspended in a vacuum. When the particles collide, they create sound waves that travel through the interior of the rings. These sound waves are then converted back into light, creating a brilliant glow. It's important to note that the glow of Saturn's rings is not constant. It varies depending on the time of day and the angle of sunlight. During the day, the rings are brightly illuminated, but at night, they become darker. However, they still emit a faint glow, which is caused by the decay of radioactive elements within the particles. This means that the particles themselves are radioactive, and their glow is a result of this decay. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave a comment below with your thoughts, suggestions, or any facts you would like to add. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos. Thank you for watching.